and then I'll hand over to the staff to present some slides. And first of all, I'd like to acknowledge the Working Party who have worked incredibly hard with our staff on this long-term plan, particularly the Chair, Councillor Fowler, Councillor Kerr, Councillor Harvey, Councillor Sholem, Councillor Watkins and Councillor Butto, and all the officers, Les, Ross, Richard, Bruce, and the enormous team that has been behind bringing this LTP process to today. It has been a journey, there is no question about it. We have experienced in the last year the third largest national disaster state of emergency called in Aotearoa, New Zealand, Cyclone Gabrielle on the 14th of February 2023. And from that time on, our year has been, and 18 months, has been incredibly difficult for our community, for our rebuild, for our ratepayers. And today we look at the enormity of how we will pay for what we have been through. It has been certainly very challenging and uncertain times and very difficult planning environment, not knowing how we will attack and be able to rebuild our roading structure, our networks and our temporary bridges. We've spent $155 million on roading and slips and temporary bridges alone. We've spent about $50 million in the response. And we've also spent $50 million on the Category 3 buyout, all borrowed money. The scale of investment required to rebuild our infrastructure post-Cyclone Gabrielle calls for, in this plan, an 8% recovery targeted rate to the damage to our network. This long-term plan also focuses on the infrastructure we need today and for our future generations, to house our people, to support our economy, to maintain and invest in new resilient roads, to build bridges and quality water infrastructure. This is about looking after what we have and rebuilding. We're experiencing enormous escalating costs, high inflation, high interest, high labour and materials. And today we have a draft plan for your consideration, an engagement and communication plan to take to our community for them to give feedback on this draft plan. And that is what we will consider today. I now invite the Chief Executive, Nigel and both Bruce, to share some slides with us on the draft plan.